Leader 1 is ready for some aerial combat as rare Atari 2600 Games Month continues with Snoopy and the Red Baron. Let's go ahead and take the game, pop it in my Atari 7800 Pro system, and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Rats. Snoopy and the Red Baron was published by Atari and carries a copyright year of 1983. Apparently, this game caused a Bugs Bunny 2600 game that was in the works not to get published, as the Snoopy game test marketed better. Snoopy and the Red Baron was programmed in part by Nick Turner, who also worked on Super Breakout for the 2600, which I reviewed in episode 637. I'll try to remember to put a link to that review in the description below. The manual opens with the following. Your task is to help Snoopy shoot the Red Baron down and recover as many stolen treats as possible. Be careful though, the Red Baron is a skilled aviator and a sharpshooter. When you least expect it, he could riddle the Sopwith Camel with bullet holes. Snoopy and the Red Baron is an action game for one player only. It was also marketed as a children's game similar to Pigs in Space for the Atari 2600, but can be enjoyed by adults as well. For the controls, use the joystick to fly and the button to fire. You have unlimited ammunition, but your range is short, and the Barons each take what appears to be 8 hits to defeat. The game has 4 variations, with game 4 being the easiest and 3 being the hardest. Depending on the variation, you will need to defeat either 3, 4, or 5 Red Barons to complete a round. Sometimes the Baron will fly upwards, dropping one of several treats, which apparently he stole from your comrades. These treats include dog bones, supper dishes, root beers, popsicles, hamburgers, popcorn, ice cream cones, and pizza. To collect a treat, you must grab it without shooting it. The manual also mentions that the Red Baron might drop a skull, which if collected will take away any treats you have collected during that round up to that point. I don't recall seeing one while playing, so they may be rare, but treats don't stay on the screen very long, so I may have simply missed it. Every time you are hit, a bullet hole shows up on your doghouse. If you take enough hits, 8 by my count, you lose a doghouse as well as any treats you had collected up to that point in that round. Once you defeat enough Red Barons, you go to the treat screen, where extra points are awarded. Your treat collection is updated, and the total amount of defeated enemies is shown. If you defeat 50 enemies, a gold counter will show up on the screen in their place. If you fill the treat inventory screen by collecting 3 of each treat, you earn an extra doghouse. During the treat screen, you are also given a few minutes to get some real-life treats if you're hungry, but if you wait too long, the game will end. Pressing the button will start the next round with a fully repaired doghouse. Scoring-wise, during flight you get 10 points for every hit on the Red Baron and 40 points for every treat collected. On the treat bonus screen, you get 100 points for every Red Baron shot down and 50 points for each treat collected. Graphically speaking, this is a very nice looking Atari 2600 game, especially the animation of Snoopy's scarf and the nice touch of the added bullet holes. The sounds and especially the music are very well done. Family friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E for everyone rating if released today. Currently at PriceCharting.com, the game has a value of $28 loose, $55 complete, and $130 new. So what do I think of Snoopy and the Red Baron? Technically, this is one of the better made games on the system with great graphics and outstanding music. Battling the Red Baron is also fun to start out with. The Baron has some quick moves and can appear out of nowhere when he leaves the screen. I especially like the times when it appeared that the Baron was hiding in the clouds. It can be difficult to catch all the treats in time, as they appear very quickly, and I was never able to complete a set of 3 of each, even after playing the game for over 40 minutes straight. I would have preferred only requiring 1 set to fill the chart. However, the biggest problem that the game has is it gets monotonous after a while. After getting used to the game, even on the hardest difficulty, I was able to play almost indefinitely. The main cause of this is that the difficulty doesn't seem to ramp up at all. If something was done to address this, perhaps increasing the Baron's speed or even having 2 Barons face you at once after a while, it would have really helped the replayability. Nonetheless, this is still a fun game and one that I think Atari should re-release, even if Snoopy has to be removed for licensing reasons and turned into a multiplayer one-on-one game, and bonus points if they allowed it to be played online. That would be a blast. So where am I going to rank Snoopy and the Red Baron? Somewhere in the 140s. I do like Gorf better at 140, but I will give this an edge over Polaris at 141. So out of the 243 games now ranked for the Atari 2600, Snoopy and the Red Baron is flying into the 141 position. Snoopy and the Red Baron is a well-made, fun game, but it can get monotonous after a while. But that's just what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter, and click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. At this time, I'd like to thank Jeremy L., the Averys, David F., Joe T., and Jacob N., despite Young P's protests, for nominating today's game and for their generous support on Patreon. If you think these videos give you at least $1 per month of information and entertainment, please consider joining my supporters at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer. Not only will you help keep the show going, but you'll also get to vote on and nominate games for me to review. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and look forward to see you next time in the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, and when dogfighting, watch out for falling mugs of root beer.